Hi everyone, I hope you're having a good weekend. I am going to record the exercise so I can guide you through in case you have any trouble. And I'll try to explain as much as possible the different steps that we're gonna do. Okay, so the first step will be to download the data from Blackboard. If you save it in downloads or in your thumb drive, you will see a file like this one. It's a zip archive. So you're gonna right click on this file. You will see the 7-zip tool, and then you can click on extract here. And you will see a folder that says Pro Basics. If you double click on that, you will see there are two folders, one called Projects and the other one called Northridge Data. Okay, so the other way to do it, I'm gonna delete this, is by double click on the file, on the file, and click on Extract. And again, it will create a folder like this, Pro Basics. You will start ArcGIS Pro and you will sign in into ArcGIS Pro using your credentials. Next, under blank templates, you will click here. You see in the middle, you see blank templates. You will click map and it will ask you to create a new project. Remember that ArcGIS Pro works on a project basis and creates a folder that is going to contain everything for your project. So what we are going to do is create a new project. For the name, you can type Northridge Quake. In terms of location, I want you to look for the folder Pro Basics, okay? So in my case, I know what it is. I will browse, go to C, go to GIS, and here is my folder. I'm going to click OK. And now I can see the location is C, GIS, Pro Basics. And then we are going to create a new folder for this project. So we need to click on the create new folder for this project and then click OK. Okay, so you will see something like this when you create it. You can see the different tabs that we went through class. In our case, I'm looking at the map. You can explore, but basically what you're looking at right now is just a topographic base map, okay? And here you can see you have a map. Now, given that for this particular project, you will use existing data, so you're not gonna look for any data somewhere else. I already provided for you. We need to connect to that folder. And if you remember, we have catalog here where we have the different components, and one of them is folders, okay? So I am going to click in the auto hide so I can keep my catalog here. If I click in folders, I'll see the Northridge Quake as the folder connection because it creates one folder like that, okay? Now I want to show you what we have done. So I'm going to stop sharing this and I'm going to share the Windows Explorer. Now you're looking at the Windows Explorer. This is the folder where I save my project. If I double click on this, I'm going to open it. This is the folder Northridge Quake, the one I created for the project. So if you click on that one, you will see a geodatabase created, an index, import log. This is the project, the ArcGIS project, okay, that you will see as well. TBX, this is the toolbox. The ArcGIS project, if you click on properties, you can see the type of file that ArcGIS Pro generates as a project. So it's .aprx. Okay, now we're back in ArcGIS Pro. And as I said, we need to connect to a folder where I know my data is. So to do that, we will right click in the folder and I will see an option called Add Folder Connection. This connects to an existing folder on the local computer or a shared folder on the network. Okay, so that's what I'm gonna do. Click on that one and look for the Pro Basic folder, Northridge Data, and click OK. So now you're gonna see it here together with a North Reach Quake, which is the folder that you have by default, and the North Reach Data, which is the folder you just connected. If you open it up, you will see a database, North Reach. You can open it up again, and here you have several layers. If you look at the icon, you can see which ones are points, which ones are lines, and which ones are polygons, and which one of those are raster. Once you have connected to the folder, now a couple of things that I also provide within that North Reach data, and you will see is two projects, North Reach Quake .mapx and North Reach Quake 3D mapx. So what I'm going to do is add this North Reach Quake. Basically, I just have to right click to the map and click add and open. There you go. It's open now, and you can see the different layers that it contains. So in the map view, you will still see the two maps or the two tabs. You can close map because it has no data, and it was just created when you created the project. So I'm just click on close. Can I ask you to check on the properties of building damage? Also, I encourage you to use the Explore tool to zoom in, to zoom out. Okay, second thing is to open the 3D map, right click again, add and open. This is the 3D map. If you remember, we have this tool here, which is the Explore tool. Okay, you can make it show the full control of it if you click in here, and basically navigate the map by moving the tool. One of the last things that we need to do, and as I said, this is a very short exercise, is to use multiple views to see spatially related content side by side. Okay, you can synchronize views by linking them together. So if you have a study site where you have different maps with different information, but you want to see them at the same time, you can link them. So this is what we're gonna do. So first thing is to click on the map and keep the click holded and drag it to the center of the scene. And then the docking icons, like you will see, will appear. So basically we're gonna select, or I am going to select the right one, and I'm gonna place my map right there, and then you're gonna see both of them docked. One of the notes that I added is that your map views may look differently depending on the extent that your views were when you dock them. So don't worry about that. And on the view tab in the link group, so let's go to the view tab. On the link group, here it is, link, you can see it. So the one that we're gonna use is center and scale. Now you're gonna see a chain icon, here it is. It means that they both are linked. So now you pan either of these maps, and you're gonna see how they move together. If you get closer, in the other map, we're gonna have a closer view as well. So as you saw, this was a very simple exercise that I provided to you guys just to work a little bit on ArcGIS Pro. Next week, we're gonna be working with maps, creating layouts, but this is just for you to play a little bit more with the tool. So it's really short. I encourage you to do it as soon as you can. If you want to make a screenshot, you can press the print screen on your keyboard. Another way to do it is to use the tool called snipping tool right here. Click on new and then take a screenshot like this. Okay. Now have a great weekend, guys, and go outside if you can.